We've probably all looked in the mirror, let's be honest, at one point and asked, am I fat? But that question can be much more dangerous than you might think. Back with us today is the fitness nomad John Ashworth to talk about why it is so important to find a happy medium for your fitness and your weight loss goals. I really appreciate your willingness to talk about this.
Sure.
The idea actually came about after I worked on a story last week that featured a local girl who at the age of 12 almost died of cardiac arrest. She was starving herself, exercising 3 times a day, 12 years old. That is extreme, but do you think that it's becoming more common that people at younger ages are thinking about this and worrying?
Absolutely, I do. It's in the news all the time. The story about people's hips getting wider as they age,
I know,
and people getting
good timing.
fatter. It goes on and on and on. It's constantly, it's such a constant thing that recently at the dinner table, it seems like that's all the kids want to talk about is how fat somebody is.
Your kids?
My kids, yeah.
Who, and they're how old?
And even Anna, she's 7 years old. She lifts up her shirt at the dinner table and says, "Daddy, am I fat?"
That has got to scare you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so they're talking about it.
I want your honest opinion on this. The eating disorder therapist that I interviewed in the story, her biggest concern was our society's reaction to the obesity epidemic.
Right.
Obviously, I know that people being overweight is a concern for you. But are you concerned that constantly talking about losing weight, getting in shape, could actually have the reverse effect on people who might be vulnerable?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it has an effect not on just people who are vulnerable, but everybody comes in wanting to lose weight quickly. And you know what? Weight loss is hard work. It takes a long period of time, and some people are able to do it better than others, and so most of the time people are operating with unrealistic expectations, and that gets people into trouble.
So you mentioned your kids. As a parent, your kids really pay attention.
Right.
I think more people really diet than not, probably.
Yeah.
So as a parent, what can people out there be doing to be mindful about this?
I think as a parent, what you need to do is you need to educate yourself about what good nutrition really means, about how important it is to take the time to plan meals for your family. And even though it takes a long time to clean those meals up when you're done and it's a lot of extra work, that it is absolutely worth it. That time at the dinner table is everything.
If you are overweight and you legitimately need to lose weight, how do you go about dealing with that without sending the message that you have to be skinny to be happy? Because
Right.
it's a health issue. It's not a happiness, I need to be skinny issue
Right.
at that point.
Yeah, what you need to take stock of is that the minute you decide to start doing something about it is the minute that you are healthier. Health is immediate. You make a good choice now, you're already healthier. And so just being more realistic about taking one step at a time. We've done segments on the Accountable 3 about the importance of 3 action steps every week toward your goals, taking it one step at a time, so that looking at the long-term vision 5 years from now where you want to be, not 12 weeks from now where you want to be.
Is the best. John, thank you so much. I just want to throw this out there. If you're even thinking about looking for resources online, be careful. There are even pro-anorexia websites out there teach you how to starve yourself. It's really frightening. If you would like to read John's blog on why we need to find balance in our pursuit of health and wellness, or if you would like to watch that story on Courtney and her recovery after almost dying from an eating disorder, just log on to our web channel, NBC15.com. Click on news links. I promise you it'll be worth your time. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Same to you.
We'll see you after the break.